What's up? What do you want to do in the next 24 months? Like, I'm actually asking you. If you're watching this, I'm like sincerely asking you this question. What's your dream? Let's say that you and I have a conversation in 2023. What is today? July 8th? Let's say it's July 8th, 2023. And you and I hopped on the phone and you're like, hey, Ben, everything that I wanted is working out. What does that look like? Like, honestly, I'm really curious. I'd love for you to comment below. Like, what's your dream in the next 24 months that you want to accomplish? And I'm talking like in your business, in your life. Like, ultimately, what is it that you're wanting out of life? You might have seen my post about a mastermind coming up with Richie Norton. You know, Richie once asked me this question that really stumped me. And he's really good at this. He's good at breaking your brain. And it's why I enjoy doing these masterminds with him and watching how he asks interesting questions that causes you to rethink what is it that you actually are trying to do. And the question was, what's the goal after the goal? As in, let's say you want to make $1 million. That's cool. Let's say you make it. What's the goal after the goal? I think what happens is that a lot of times we get stuck looking at what do we want to accomplish. And we get so focused on going down a certain path. And ultimately, when we get there, maybe we haven't thought about what happens afterwards. We've been so focused on the one thing that we've never even considered what is it that we would do once that is accomplished. Because here's the honest truth. Maybe that's a 10-year goal for you. Maybe it's something that you're saying, if it's $1 million, that's a 10-year goal. But what if you did it and accomplished it in 6 months? That's a common phrase. What would you do in 6 months? I think, honestly, we have a hard time thinking about that because we can't wrap our heads around hitting our 10-year goal in the 6 months. But here's what's crazy, is that I've seen people come through this mastermind that Richie and I are doing, and they've had complete changes. Sometimes they're not as drastic as you think they're going to be. But what happens is they start to look at what is it that they're actually trying to accomplish. And so some people might join the mastermind wanting to learn how to do marketing, learn how to do sales, make more money in their business than they've ever dreamed about. That's possible. I've seen that happen. I've seen someone come through and not have enough money to pay for the second half of the mastermind. And then the following week implemented some of the strategies that we talk about in this mastermind and come back with $30,000. Very possible. So that's the question I want to ask you. Like, what are you actually trying to accomplish? Because here's what happens. Maybe you hit that goal, that financial goal, but you don't spend the time with your family, or you're not going on the vacations that you want to, or maybe it's just simply the little things, the mundane things. Like, you just want to go to the skate park with your kids and hang out with them. Take them to the pool. Be able to just take the day off of work and not have any issues doing it. That right there is exactly the reason why I keep doing these masterminds with Richie. He's very good at what he does in helping people build a lifestyle. I come from a different background of marketing and sales and a lot of different experiences in starting up small businesses and getting them to the point where they're profitable. But I also really appreciate what Richie does because he helps people to see what is it that they ultimately want. And that's what I want to ask you. So if you're interested in this mastermind, DM me. I'll send you a link. We can get you hopped on. You'd end up actually with a call personally with me. So if you ever wanted to do one of those free coaching calls that I've talked about, this is a great opportunity to do that. And let's get you on the phone. We start next week. So if you are interested, you'd have to we got to get you in by yesterday. But ultimately, the question is, if you are looking to get more out of your business, but ultimately on the other side of that is because there's something more to the life that you want to live, let's talk. Let's chat. That's my thought for today, guys. Bye.